Welcome to Kung Fu Africa #2. This is not going to be a long live, but it's going to be a live. Forgive the outwork. Thought it would look cooler with that effect. So we're going to work on body and positions. Hello Instagram. Echo Fan Grey Wolf here. So I have these three Scarecrows on these tomato grates. So the thing you need to understand about martial arts, in any fight, your body positioning and how many people you are fighting is very freaking important. I'm a poor ass man. I do not have any bobs. It would be great if I had some bobs. Anybody want to donate? We can talk later. Anyway, these are my three Scarecrows. You can consider them bob. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see it in the thermo vision. Well, if you're here on Instagram, I don't know any special effects, so you're going to watch this shit in regular vision. Now, this will not be more than a 30-minute to 40-minute live, just due to the fact that it's cold and my jacket's over there. So, not going to do anything special. I am going to say please do not attempt. But going to do 2 videos, one live, and then everything else will be on YouTube. So, you got 3 people, and they've got you pretty much cornered. Your body positioning is everything in a fight. Understand where you are is going to be important. You're going to be able to have to figure out which one of these guys is the most dangerous guy in a fight. And if you can't figure that out, well, it's going to be a really short fight. Alright? Understand that the guy behind you is always the most dangerous, but in this case, they're in front of me right now. We're going to do behind me after, so you guys are going to have to look at America's ass for a little bit. But anyway, so this guy's the furthest away from my range, okay? This guy and this guy are the closest to. So they're the 2 I want to take out. Because this guy's coming, but these guys are the closest to. So I'm right here. Boom, boom, boom. I got this guy. You know, if I'm over here, he's coming. If I'm standing here, then he's the most dangerous. So it's back. Poof, poof. Okay? Maybe I need to move this around so y'all can see better. Got it. So here's what we're going to do. You know what? I'm going to put this. I don't know why I do this every freaking time. You here. I'm going to move there. Move Charlie over here. Alright, so hopefully y'all can actually see this. Okay. I hope you guys can see the Scarecrows. If not, I'll go get and put more light on the thing. Alright, let's see what Instagram can see. Okay. So for the most part, y'all can see the lights. Charlie's the tallest one. Alright, that's not his name. It's his name today. So from where they are, with all 3 of these guys in a row, it's good to say that neither one of these guys are more dangerous to me because I can actually see them. Alright? Now if I'm in the middle guy's dangerous, this guy's the farthest away, and this guy's the closest. So boom, boom, boom. I understand you will find out a combination that works for you. Do not do my combos because they don't always work for you. Hell, sometimes they don't always work for me. So you have to understand your body positioning. Alright? Let's move Charlie here. Now you got this guy right here. You got this slick ass fucker right here. Alright. So as you know now, Charlie's the most dangerous because he's behind me. This guy and this guy aren't as dangerous as this guy because he's behind me. The guy behind you is always the one that you don't see. He's always the one that's going to grab you. He's always the one that's the most dangerous. So being that he's behind me, my first move, boom. I shatter him with an elbow. Strike and strike. And lose balance. Anyway, so the point being made is that I got to hit this guy first. Hit him, kick, and kick. Alright? So for those who didn't know what that looked like, back elbow, kick, and kick. Alright? So did you see it? I mean, if you're watching it on Instagram, you can see it. So he's behind me, boom, strike, and then strike. Now this guy's the farthest away, which means he's probably running. So this guy's right behind me, elbow, strike, and then strike. The guy running, he's going to get it the worst because he's running straight into a side kick. Alright? This guy strike, this guy struck. That's hopefully enough to keep them at bay long enough for me to handle this guy. Sorry about that. Anyway. No, you do not apologize to people that you kick in the face. But this scarecrow, I paid for it, Treat your stuff with respect. Right? I normally don't touch them at all, but I actually kicked this guy in the face, so I apologize. But the thing is, my positioning, now I've changed positions. Now this guy's the most dangerous. Boom, boom, boom. Understand your positioning. Your positioning is everything. You have to know where you are. You have to know the range of motion of your body. All right? I am a short guy. Close combat is good for me and bad for me at the same time. All right? If you're a long, lanky person, these guys are too close to you. And they're going to fuck your shit up. Regardless of this guy running. This guy's the most dangerous because he's behind you. This guy's right next to him. This guy's getting momentum. So, again, boom, boom, boom. That's one. Boom, boom, boom. That's two. Boom, boom, boom. Now understand in real life people aren't going to be coming at you as slow as these motherfuckers are. They're going to be coming at you at breakneck speed, and you need to be aware. You need to be able to move. Now, if they're closing in the distance, these two are still dangerous than him because he's far enough away that I can get closer to this guy and tag both of them. Elbow and then punch, and then get ready to fight this guy. Now, the reason why I tell you that, your body positioning, again, where you stand in your triangle formation, you need to be able to move and keep people at bay. If you can't keep them at bay, you're going to find out real fast that this is not the way you wanted to do this. Alright? Now, from the back position, because it's cold out here, so I'm trying to speed this shit up. Like I said, this is only going to be like a 30 or 40 minute live. I keep my word, it is Friday. Dateline is probably on. My alarm hasn't gone off, so I might have fucked something up. But, you have to be aware of your situation. So this guy's behind me. Those two are in front of me. He's still the most dangerous. Boom, I can headbutt him. I can step forward and throw an elbow and then punch. Or I can elbow, kick, and then kick. Or I can elbow, kick, and then kick. I don't recommend leaving the ground. But you're not going to elbow and kick both of them at the same time. This guy here is going to see you kick this guy. He's going to be aware that that's not where he wants to step. So he'll probably stop short. So I elbow, boom, this guy's going to stop short. Which means I get time to put my foot down. But he's still going to come and engage. So it will look more like boom, 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 boom. Okay? I'm sorry about the sound effects. It's a really bad habit. In case you haven't noticed, my guard was also down. Every fucking time. Call myself out on it. Because you might not have noticed. But there you go. When I elbowed this guy, I dropped my guard right back here. Now, in that last one, there's boom, boom. This guard went down. This guard was never up to begin with. Could be the angle of the phone. But I'll call myself out on it. So, you want to keep your guards up. This guy's behind you. Boom. Move in. Boom. Boom. Now, that time my guard might look like it was down, but it was actually up. Now, this time I only use my hands. Boom. 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 This guy got two. This guy got one. This guy got one. This guy got two. He got two because he was the closest one. Alright? Now, again, he's behind me. Boom. 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 If I'm lucky and they have glass jaws, then I've beaten their ass. If I'm unlucky, I probably just pissed them off and I'm about to get my ass beat. So understand this thing. When you are fighting more than one attacker, they have the advantage. And it's highly possible that you might get fucked up. Understand that shit. That's reality. You are not going to elbow, kick, and then jumping spin kick. You're not going to do that. You see the distance between these guys? There's no room for me to do that. That's why I pulled it. That's why it was a jumping spinning knee versus a jumping spinning kick. Now, if I spread them out, I'll have room to connect with that kick. I don't recommend that shit because it's three of them and I'm in the air. Alright? Let me, prime example. I'm in the air. It's three guys. If they are well planned out, I might get one. Let's say I get this guy. These two swoop in and grab me before I hit the ground. And then they Kevin Nash the shit out of my ass. They power bomb my shit. So your ability to know your range of motion, your ability to know where your body is at all times, and your ability to know what kick is going to work will fall into play here. Okay? So now all three of these guys are in this triangle. You know, it was cool. My lights go out. Okay. So all three of these guys are in this triangle. Now they're far enough apart where I might be able to do some slick shit. You know. Boom, boom, boom. I don't recommend it. I recommend you fight with reality and real tactics. This guy's clearly the closest. Now I can do that because I've done that. I've actually field tested that one. Now what I should have done was not stop, because this guy over here is still coming at my ass. Okay? I understand how that shit works. You take out two dudes and that third guy's still there. He's still coming. Unless he gets a dose of reality and you knock these two cats out. I'm not going to say it's impossible. Highly unlikely. Alright? I mean, you don't really know if someone can take a hit from you until it happens. Alright? You don't know if you can take a hit from somebody until it happens. And I'm pretty sure that every teacher in Martial Talk or Instagram that do martial arts probably neglected to tell you that fucking shit. That's why people don't like me, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Getting hit sucks. Getting kicked sucked. And if you're not able to take that hit or that kick, you're going to sleep. Or you're going to be in the fetal position because all three of these motherfuckers are going to beat your ass. So, you need to understand that shit. This is my range for my hands. This is my range for my foot. If he's coming in and I'm right here, yeah, I got it. Boom. But if I'm over here and I throw that kick too early or not fast enough, if he catches that kick and he's got two other guys coming, I got a problem. I got a big problem. Now, he might catch this shit and I might be able to boom, 180 his ass. But as I 180, these guys have switched directions. This guy's gonna turn this way, and he's coming at me. This guy's gonna alter his step just a little bit. He's coming at me, but because I landed here, I still can see them, and I still have enough range that I can run or I can fight. With my luck and my hip replacement, running is not a fucking option. So I'm gonna have to fight. But see, I got into this range now. This guy over here, he's the furthest away, so I don't have to worry about him. Charlie, on the other hand, he's the closest because I landed right here. So boom, I'm gonna hit Charlie again. Now, where did I fuck up at? I made a complete circle. This guy could have got back up. So you don't do that. So it's more like this. Boom. And then you get your ass ready for that guy over there. Alright? Because this hit, he catches foot, boom, 180. I'm over here. This guy comes, boom. Now I step here because I'm straight to get this guy. He's coming, boom. Now just remember, in reality, if these motherfuckers aren't well planned, then you got a fighting chance of beating their ass. If they are well trained, you have a slight possibility of beating their ass, but you're going to work. Understand that shit. I'm not going to ever tell you that you'll possibly lose unless you haven't had training. Then you'll possibly lose. If you haven't ever been jumped in your life, you might lose. But I am going to tell you that you can still fucking fight and still win. You can't give in to fear. And you got to know your situation. You got to know your range of motion. With your arm, that's as far as my arm goes. So I need to be able to block. With your leg, that's as far as my leg goes. So I need to be able to block. I need to, yeah, I need to be able to block and counter that shit. Yeah, I need to be able to do that shit. And I need to know where I'm at. So like I 180 kicked this guy. Landed here. I'm in this position because he's the closest one. He's the one I see. Boom, 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 boom. Hopefully it stops him. Which is why I should just have kicked him. Because everybody's going to tell you that a foot is more powerful than a fist. Now there are cases where there are enigmas where it's the opposite. I'm not going to say it's impossible for you to have stronger fists than feet, but your legs are a lot stronger than your arms in most cases. Now you could be paraplegic where your legs don't work. So then in that case your arms probably will be stronger, which means you're not going to be doing what you just saw me do, because that's not going to be possible. However, if they're dumb enough to try to pick up your wheelchair, then they deserve every bit of an ass whooping you're going to get. But from this position, I can tag him, or I can tag him and get in this position to tag this guy over there. is really going to depend on how you land from your kick. So this guy's first. Boom. 180. Boom. See where I landed? I didn't have time to throw another kick. I had to throw a punch. So you have to understand how that shit works. Where your body positioning lands is going to be the most important thing you're going to need to know in a fight. So, again, catches, 180, I'm over here, boom, boom, got back up, boom, he got back up. I didn't see this guy, he maxed my shit. Okay? So again, understanding your body position. Now I'm going to move this around here. Oh dear. Nope. Nope. Okay. Sorry, Instagram. Alright, again, your body positioning is everything in a fight. Now this guy's behind me, and these two guys are way too close. What I'm not going to do is this. Because the guy behind me is going to come scoop me right up. Alright? What I am going to do, boom, get over to where I can see them. I hit the guy in the back with an elbow. So, we'll rewind that shit. Boom. This guy's next on the list, but this guy's closer. That puts you in a clusterfuck. So, the safest bet would be able to do some fantasy martial arts shit, which would be boom, boom. Okay? The reality would be boom, boom. Then handle this guy. Because I've already hit him, and I'm already going in extension. Now, I'm far enough away that I can only get this far away from him to get him. Hopefully, when I hit this guy, I rock this bell enough that he's going to stay down and I didn't break my fucking hand, so I can still use it. He comes in, boom, 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 you know. So boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm good. Now, again, this guy coming up behind me, deep right, elbow, strike, get here, boom, boom, boom. It's going to depend, but I got to make sure I hit these guys with enough oomph without breaking my shit to put them down long enough for me to handle the big guy. Alright? Now understand, your fighting situation is going to change. Your fighting situation is always going to change in a fight. No matter who you are, no matter how much of a badass you are, everything can change. If these guys are running in a circle, I got nowhere to go. So now we got a stalemate, and I got to figure out which one of these assholes is going to take the first move. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if they don't go down, they just rock a little bit, the fight's going to continue. But boom, 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 and they go down, I'm good to go. So in that event, you get the fuck out of Dodge, because you just knocked out 3 people. Get the fuck out of there. So elbow, strike, elbow, and go. Alright? Now another way, you know, elbow, step out. Now this guy's closer than this guy, so boom. It can be done. Do I recommend it? Fuck no. I recommend once you get past the first guy, that you get yourself in a distance so that you can handle the next 2. The problem is, you don't know how they're going to react after you take out the first guy. Alright? If you take out the first guy and they're really good friends, they're probably not going to fight you. They're probably going to go check the guy out. And in that process, here's where reality kicks in. You get the fuck out of there. Simple as that. Don't wait for them to recover, help this guy up, and then he recovers, and now you done pissed him off, he's leaking, and now he wants to fuck your shit up even more, because their plan from the jump was to jump you. Alright? You don't want to be in that situation. You want to be where you can escape. Alright? So he's going to jump me. I don't know why, they're just going to jump me. I apparently messed with one of them, or I pissed them off, I pissed in their cereal. Somehow or another, I pissed them off. So this guy's the closest one. Bam! 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 Now once I get over here, I know I moved a little slow for that. But once I get over here, if they're all down, I'm out. Don't be stupid. Get out. Especially if you done knocked them all out without killing them, get the fuck out. Don't hang around looking like an idiot trying to be a fucking hero. Fuck that shit. They were going to jump you. You eliminated the threat. Get the fuck out. You do not have to stand there and be like, yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker now, boy. Yeah. No, fuck that. You're a dumb motherfucker. You knocked out the guy behind you. You knocked out his 2 buddies. Get the fuck out. Don't sit there and get stupid. That's where a lot of people go wrong when they fight. They think that they done some shit because they knocked the guy down. No. If you knock him down, you put him down. If he's still moving, he's still a threat. I'm sorry if that offended anybody, but I'm a martial artist first. So if he's still moving, I'm also very, very short. So if he's still moving, he's still a threat. Period. And if you don't like that shit, again, that's a you problem. I am a short man. Anybody that I'm fighting, this is a warning, not an invitation. I'm hitting you with bad intentions. I have every intention on sending your ass to Jesus. Why? Because I'm tiny. I do not have time for an ass whooping. But I have time to throw some. I ain't got time to receive it. Because it's better to give pain than receive it. Okay? Yes, that's a quote from Street Fighter. Way back in the day. If I'm sitting here and I got these three guys on me, this is my position. These two are in the perfect spot. This is the dangerous guy because he's more or less behind me. Because if I get like this, he's right there. He's a heartbeat away. He's too close for me to throw a kick. All right? That's why I said that body position is everything. Look where we are. I can probably get a low kick to his leg, but then he might fall on top of me. And if he falls on top of me before I can get these guys out the way, it's going to be a clusterfuck, and I'm going to be on the ground in the fetal position because I'm going to be down like this, and they're going to be boom, boom. Except this guy, because this guy done fell on top of me because I did a stupid kick. All right? So where I am, that kick is a no-no. Because if I sweep his leg from under me and he comes on top of me, his two friends are going to jump my shit. And they're going to be down here, and I'll be down here like this. No, fuck that shit. So you have to understand what your body position is so you can know what kind of fucking move to throw. All right? I'm sorry for swearing. And the reason why I said that is because my live just paused. The reason why I said that is because right here, boom, that's an easier move. And that still gives me freedom to deal with these two cats. Boom. Now, let's check the reality. If I throw this move and he blocks it, now I got a problem. See how these things work out? I'm going to show you good and bad, but you got to understand, we're in this position. Boom, he blocks this bitch. He pushes me this way. Boom, I better make some moves. I need to do whatever he pushes me, I need to turn that into something against his two friends. All right? Now, I'm not a gymnast, so I'm not going to say, bust a flip through the fucking between them. If that was a movie, that would be fucking awesome. And in real life, it ain't going to work like that because you don't have time to think. You're thinking in nanoseconds when you're in a fight. Nanoseconds. Not milliseconds, not microseconds, nanoseconds. You're thinking exceptionally fast, and you need to be focused on not getting your ass kicked. So he blocks, he pushes, boom, I can throw those. He pushes, I can clothesline. He pushes, I can just slide through, and now I'm free to still handle that shit. Understand how that works? Because he might block that elbow. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's why I said if I'm here and I do this little back kick, if I do it wrong and he falls on top of me, he's going to fuck me up. If I do it right, break his leg, and he still falls on top of me, he can still fuck me up. I know. I just gave y'all some serious confusion, right? That's why it's a no-no kick. All right? Because, yeah, I can do it right. I can, boom, break his fucking kneecap, but he's going to fall forward. He's not going to fall backwards. He's going to fall forward because gravity is nobody's friend. So if he's falling on me and I'm trying to deal with them, now he just got me. Now I'm on the ground, and now they've got me. So know what move you're going to throw. Practice that shit. Remember what kicks, boom, a low kick where the guy's coming behind you could be a fatal. It could be a kick. Let me rephrase it. It could be the kiss of death for you because instead of you handling it this way, which he also can block, you decide to throw a low kick to the back. Now, at his leg level, he may fall forward because you can't predict how somebody's going to fall. He's not going to fall backwards if I'm kicking him low and he's coming at me forward. His momentum is going to carry him forward. So if I kick him and he falls and I don't throw an elbow up to at least put him down somewhere, I got a problem. And did you forget about the other two dudes? Because you're not going to have time to focus on one dude when there's three people attacking your ass. You're going to have to be able to move. You're going to have to be able to get the fuck out of their way. So this guy's behind you, boom, you got to deal with these two dudes. But you really got to know this guy as best you can first, because he's the guy behind you. You see these two? Bam! You know, throw that shit in there. Sorry. You have to do that shit, because if you don't do that shit, you're going to wind up getting fucked up. Thought I heard the dog. Anyway, I'm going to end this live, but I want you guys to remember your body positioning, where you land from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. That shit needs to be on point every time. So when you're practicing, understand that your body position is the second most important thing while you're practicing. Because I got this guy, he's behind me. Boom, boom, boom. This guy was too close. He was a lot closer than even this guy that's behind me. If you notice the positioning, boom, boom. This guy's the least dangerous threat right now. This guy's the threat because he's behind me. He's the most dangerous threat. But this guy's exceptionally close. He's filling in that fucking gap. This guy's also filling in the gap. Boom, boom, boom. I need to be able to move. So let's just give them enough so that I can get from where I am. So back, boom, elbow, I step down, I'm moving out. Now that step is bad. We will try to correct that shit. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, Charlie. But anyway. I broke the thing. Anyway, you have to know your body positioning when you're fighting. You have to. Because if you don't know your body position, you will know the fetal position. That being said, I'm Echo Fang Grey Wolf. Thank you for watching. This is Kung Fu African #2 and Instagram. Much love. The Friday night live is over.